There.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Cove presents What's Happening. We're blowing out the things tonight, guys. This is the Halloween edition, guys.
This is
Halloween edition.
This is the Halloween edition.
Next week.
Oh, next week. Oh wait, we still got. Okay, well this is October. What? Next.
No, I think you're right.
This is the Halloween episode.
This is it.
This is the Halloween.
Yeah.
It's the Halloween episode, folks. I'm feeling under the weather today, but I'm still here because I have dedication. My name is Johnny Hollywood, and I'm your host for Comedy Cove Presents What's Happening. For the next hour, we are going to guide you through the twists and turns of current events, and we're going to try to put a little comical flair to it.
Comical spin.
And helping me do that is my co-host, this esteemed gentleman. He is an esteemed gentleman to whom making a point is so important, he'll put it in your face. Please put your hands together for Gene Nagel.
That was inside. Greetings, everybody.
Greetings, yes. And standing next to Gene. By the way, Gene, I don't know if I'm going to call you the major or the maestro because you're conducting an orchestra with that. I looked at the video for the last couple of weeks, and I'm sure you have too, and he is just conducting. It's beautiful. That is a baton. It is not a pencil.
That is also making my butt twitch every time he picks it up.
Every time you look at me, your butt twitches.
No, it's just that thing always makes me clench a lot.
Okay, well, the backstory to that is, ladies and gentlemen, a gentleman who always likes to work things out with a pencil, even constipation. Put your hands together for Mr. Anthony Crescenzo.
There's no truth to that at all.
Boy, Anthony.
Well, I don't know why your butt's twitching while you're holding a
Because
pencil.
every time he starts going like this, I feel like he's gonna cut me in the eyeball.
Oh my goodness.
Have I done it yet?
No, but there's a lot of things that haven't been done yet that are going to happen.
So
at some
stay
point.
tuned.
That's right.
No, not stay tuned.
Yes.
For that.
It's
Okay.
about them, not about
That's
us.
right.
All right.
All right, guys.
NASCAR.
So we
Racing
have
side.
some really cool stories this week. I mean,
God,
where
you are
do
a
we
terrible
start?
shaver.
Oh, my razor?
Yeah.
I hadn't shaved for 3 days, and then I just, I went crazy
And
with
that's
a
it?
blade.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm
Show the
missing
camera the other side of your face.
I don't know. Did I miss a
Oh,
side?
you
like
missed
here?
a lot.
Oh, you didn't even miss it. It's just dirty.
Oh.
That's the inside of your hood.
Oh, that's the hoodie.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I have
Oh,
flocking
he's got all
stuff.
this black nonsense on the side of his face.
Okay.
So nice of you to point that out.
Thank you, Anthony.
That is terrible.
So nice.
Yeah,
right?
considering you look so sparkling tonight. You look like a gentleman tonight.
How is it they help? No.
I'm going to take this off because the Halloween gag is over.
Okay.
I'm sweating. Okay, so it's our Halloween issue of Comedy Cove Presents What's Happening. And we got stories. We got a Halloween story even.
We do?
We do. We have a Halloween story.
What's our Halloween story?
Our Halloween story, and we'll lead off with that. That is our first story. It is
Okay.
called The Lead.
Great.
It is in A Block. So here it is.
Sorry.
A city in Connecticut has officially banned Halloween.
Milford, wasn't
Oh, really? Just like your
Milford,
town?
Connecticut they've banned it altogether. Halloween is not to be celebrated with costumes, candy, or any other external because
Of the...
Muslims.
Really?
Yes, that's right. Halloween banned in Connecticut. Let's
What,
see.
too many kids were walking around with turbans?
No. Here we go. Milford, Connecticut public schools have banned Halloween-related events from their schools as to not offend children with different religious beliefs. A letter was sent to parents saying that the school's annual Halloween parades have been canceled due to numerous incidents of children being excluded from activities due to religion and cultural beliefs. Students won't be permitted to wear their costumes to class. Class activities cannot be Halloween-themed, and giving out candy is not an option. According to Mr. Conservative, unsurprisingly, the holiday of Halloween is discouraged by Islam. That's right.
Are these
And
direct
Muslim
quotes?
children are not allowed to dress up in costumes. One parent told the press, "It's ridiculous to ban a holiday when the vast majority of students are taking part in it. I don't think we're excluding anyone," Mother Victoria Johansson said. "I think they're excluding themselves."
I mean, do we
That makes
ban
sense.
football because the chess team can't play?
Well,
How's that work?
no, we don't.
They
We don't
can
ban
play,
football.
They just opt not to, the same
Yeah.
way as the Muslims.
So then let them opt not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, have them opt not to. So, Anthony, have you ever not celebrated Halloween?
In any shape, yeah. I mean, I'm not intentionally,
You
but
have
like
the face
you
for
get.
Halloween, by the way.
Thank you.
Eddie Munster.
I hate you guys so much. I don't even know why I show up.
Boy Wolfman. I love him. Anthony, do you actually use any dark eyeshadow or anything?
No, and I'm really getting sick and tired of this. Every time someone takes a picture of me, I look like a zombie. I
You
don't
look
know
like
why.
The Walking Dead, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it. So I
You're
really,
getting the sun more.
Are you
I
actually a zombie,
inadvertently
Anthony?
celebrate Halloween every day.
Every day. Well, Anthony, some of the things I've seen you wear could be considered costumes.
Oh.
Hey, listen, Mr. Red Shirt.
Red shirt.
You're
yeah.
about 60 days too soon for that.
Well,
okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say you normally do look like Santa Claus, but now it's really over the top.
Over the yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a really nice sweater.
It is a beautiful sweater.
On anybody
Is that a
else.
Nautica?
Yes, it is.
It's
Really? Is that a
Symbol
Nautica with the
and
Nautica
everything.
That's
symbol
it.
on it?
Now, Gene, let me ask you something.
Is that a skull shirt that you're
you
wearing?
were in charge of the Board of Education, weren't you?
I was the vice president.
You were the vice president. And did anyone ever present concerns to you about Halloween?
No.
Never.
No, it was such a in the middle school, especially the middle school, the primary school. It was such an event every year because the kids would walk around. We had like
That's
a
right.
cul-de-sac, and they come out. They do the Halloween parade. All the parents would show up. It was a lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah, I think at one point someone said, they shouldn't be wearing masks because they're the little terrorists.
Oh.
We can't identify them, so they kind of did away with the masks.
Okay, no masks.
But that's it.
Well, that
okay.
was a stumbling hazard. You can't
Yeah.
see where you're going.
I don't know.
wearing
We
a
ever
mask.
done away with the burkers?
Gotcha.
Huh?
Anthony, do you think that the gay children are stand at a disadvantage not being able to celebrate Halloween?
Oh,
No.
they know how to dress up.
You don't think they're at a disadvantage?
Well, first of all, how young are we talking? Because you don't even realize that that's a thing. You
Hey,
do
look,
until later on.
hey,
Does a boa ever go out of style?
gay children, gay people say that they knew since they were, children that they were gay. So, my question to you:
I didn't know I was straight until my first
Hunter,
issue.
You didn't know you were straight until.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Wait a
call that
minute.
an issue?
We really got to. We have to
You call that an
investigate this,
issue.
Gene.
An issue.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that your sexuality was in question up until your first?
No, it's because I didn't think about my sexuality when I was a little kid. Like that's not something that would
All right,
apply.
let's define little
Okay,
kid.
hold on. Slow down. You never were in a bathtub with other children, possibly female children, and realized your parts weren't the same as their parts?
No, because I was never in a bathtub with another.
I never was even.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was.
No. That
Yeah.
explains a lot, Johnny.
Well, it does. It does, because I remember as a little
Creepy
kid.
level extended.
No. I remember as a 4 or 5 years old, because my cousins we were all about the same age.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Were you 4 or 5, or were they 4 or 5?
We were all 4 and 5.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
We were all 4 and 5, and we were, my mother is a twin sister, and they decided that they were going to save time and put all the kids in the tub together and soap them up and rinse them off. Saved a lot of time that way.
Save soap.
Save soap, save water, save a lot of. And the point is, it's like you see someone that doesn't have what you have, and you say, "Well, why not?" Now I know you hadn't seen your sister naked until recently, and that was very traumatic for you. That was under the circumstances were highly traumatic, Anthony. Did you recover from that sufficiently?
I don't know. You gotta ask crowds.
You got to ask crowds. I think you can just clip that in and just let it hold
I
it.
just want to grab something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
you do.
He does.
And then he touches my butt on the way out.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So
I'm sitting down. He still managed to get
so
his
your
finger on my arm.
sexuality was in question up until your first.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It wasn't like I said, it was just because I hadn't thought about it. Like, when I was little, I was thinking I was like, I play sports, I like math, I love Saved by the Bell, and Kelly Kapowski came on, and then I realized I like girls.
Saved by the Bell, and Screech gave him wood.
No, Kelly Kapowski, don't do that to me.
Okay, so Anthony didn't know he was straight until he watched Saved by the Bell. Okay,
that's
well, you know
16.
what? Anthony actually was saved by the bell. All right, so that's our first story, getting the
Saved
Halloween theme
by Ian.
out of there. We had a lot of really good stories, though, this week, Gene. Unbelievable stuff, as Donald Trump would say. We have some unbelievable stuff. Let me tell you. What?
And
Where?
What is wrong with you?
Gene
I have
has
it.
just completely devastated his microphone.
Good job.
Oh, look. Okay, we need to glue that. All right, so here's how we're going to handle this. We're going to put this in here.
regardless. All right, so here's
the
what
mic?
I was gonna make a point
Right.
about this before.
Okay.
Now, there's little kids that
No, there was a,
the parents have
Okay, right. Yep,
with the
okay.
students. They have in the parking lot
Mhm.
trick or treat out of the
Trunk
back.
or treat.
Yeah, that I've heard of, and
Yeah, that's another thing.
I've always thought that was kind of weird.
They
when
do
it
that in my
first
town.
came out. I was like, I guess I understand it, but at the
It's
same point,
all for safety.
It is for safety, and I get it, but it's like just the guys that are doing it, just kill them.
You know how hard it is
Well,
to
that's
give
not-
those
that's-
apples with the razor blades in them when you have to stand next to other parents?
Jeez, I remember going to apartment houses, and then like there was like I remember the one apartment house I went to all the time. There was this Asian guy, and his door was always open,
Uh-huh.
and he had like the bucket with the apples, he had the side, the donuts,
Uh-huh,
the candy.
The
Nowadays, it'd be
DVDs.
like
Oh, he's a creep.
it was great.
He'd be standing there in his bathrobe and boxers, pair of
No, he
slippers,
wasn't.
sitting
He was,
in a chair.
He was a gentleman.
Putting lotion on his
He was a
hands,
gentleman.
looking at the
You know,
basket.
I mean, I don't know what you subscribe to online, but I have this. When the kids were young, we were always concerned about predators. So I have this alert.
Mm-hmm.
And now Springfield Patch has this thing.
What is Patch?
Patch is a website. They have it in different towns. Maplewood Patch, Springfield Patch.
It's like a local paper online.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And they came out this past week every day with a map. Here's where the predators are.
Wow.
And if you see all those little asterisks, those
Right.
little bubbles.
Well, those
It's like-
asterisks are predators.
It's like wow.
They're real asterisks.
Yeah, predators love asterisks.
It was scary.
Yes.
Very small ones, though.
But
Yes.
you know, nowadays you don't let the kids go out by themselves anyway. So
You know, I remember
Which
getting
is why
back from the
bullying is an
Halloween
even bigger
parade
problem.
in grammar school,
Which is
and-
why bullying is a bigger problem than it used to be. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
covering
problem.
10 blocks and 3 large apartment buildings every year.
yep,
Not getting back until 9 o'clock at night.
And it was fun.
Oh, it was great.
absolutely.
I remember having to go back to my parents' house and unload my pillowcase to reload it.
Yeah, I
And,
remember that.
and yeah, and here's the thing. Mom always used to pick through. She would steal all the Butterfingers
Chunkies.
and all the good stuff, Mom. And it's like, why do I only have Smarties and Sweethearts and
Oh my God, Smarties are the best.
And Turkish taffy.
Turkish Dad? Why is it that only the stuff that rips my fillings out is in
Yeah.
this bag? Mom isn't doing her
And I
job.
guarantee you didn't have a dental plan.
Oh, no dental plan. None.
Yeah, dental plan at 10.
You needed to get Turkish
Now,
taffy.
Anthony, when you trick-or-treated as a kid, did you have the pillowcase or did you have the plastic pumpkin with a handle?
I don't think I ever had the plastic pumpkin with the handle. I always
We made fun of those kids.
Well,
It's
here's the
sack,
thing. You
but
actually
it wasn't a.
No, it was a burlap potato sack you had. Could have been.
He just brought a sleeping bag with him.
Oh, he's tall enough. He could hold one over. That'd be good.
Just reintroducing the Santa Claus thing.
Gene, what was the most candy you ever gotten one year trick-or-treating?
I don't remember, but I always did well. It was with a handful of pennies, sometimes with a little bit of dimes and nickels in there.
We hated those people.
Yeah.
We would throw the pennies back at their house.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
That's
No.
terrible.
Yeah.
My mother would say, "You're too rich if you're doing that."
Yeah, well, you know what the thing is? Some poor old lady sat there with her little foil squares, rolling pennies, you know what I mean? And we would wing them at her door.
And you're a prick.
We were awful kids. We were just rotten kids. It's just what we are. So, guys, we're here at the Comedy Cove, high above Scotty Steakhouse in
Beautiful downtown.
down Springfield, New Jersey. We get to use the room and broadcast from this location. In return, we talk about the club. Now, Scotty Steakhouse is a great steakhouse. It's a great eatery. Come for the food. Stay for the comedy. Gene, what do we got going on this weekend?
Oh, we have the Halloween weekend this weekend.
The Halloween weekend.
We
You
have-
sure it's this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I was
am.
confused.
Now I am. Yes. We have George Gallo
George. I love George.
and Terry McNeely.
Terry's
the
great.
Road Rage Tour, and just to take it up one more notch,
Up
we
a
got
notch.
Mad. That's what you said.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that go?
No, that's a.
The
Fire
Mad
truck.
Dog. They're probably coming for the. They're probably coming for the Road Rage
That's
Tour.
right.
The Mad Dog Mike Jenkins.
Ah.
This will be energy
Bam.
personified. And Saturday after the show, we have a band downstairs. We have a costume party. We have cash prizes. We have little giveaways and stuff.
I'm really gonna miss
It's
that.
going to be a fun Halloween evening in the tradition of Halloween.
Now that's
in the old
Saturday,
days.
not Friday.
That is Saturday.
I'll text you.
Yeah,
I'll
it's Saturday.
send you picture
Oh,
messages of the girls that
man.
are walking around in their underwear.
I want to give you a camera.
With a cat.
Oh, the slutty sluts! I'm gonna miss the slutty
It's not
sluts.
slutty anymore. Didn't you see it on the internet today?
No.
Slutty is out. It's all vampire shit now.
I thought you were
Oh.
gonna say hookers are
The
in.
vampire nurse, the vampire teacher.
But the boobs up.
I don't think so.
Slutty vampires?
Things have gone down.
No,
No,
slutty
no.
They're
vampires.
just together more.
Oh, jeez. They got the uni boob. I don't like that.
Everything is
I've
changing,
seen
John.
what's in your phone. You like that?
Oh, I like uni boob. I like all boobs.
Everything is changing. There's
I
nothing
like
wrong with a boob.
Nothing wrong with a boob.
No.
Okay.
So that's where we are.
That's where we're
And
at.
then,
Yes.
once we get through with that whole thing,
All right, Gene.
and we're past Halloween.
You're into a 3-minute commercial. Go ahead.
Yes, I am.
Okay. What do we got
November
going?
20 and 21st, we have the great,
Uncle Floyd?
the renowned Uncle Floyd.
Uncle Floyd.
Again, you don't like him, you don't like
A New
ice cream.
Jersey fixture.
Yes, he is.
He's a fixture, man.
Yes, he is.
All right.
You can get your tickets by going to www.thecomedycove.com. That's thecomedycove.com.
Mhm.
Not Scotty's Steakhouse anymore?
Well, I bought that.
Well, we have it,
domain.
but
it connects.
it connects.
Yeah.
So you can go to www.scottysteakhouse.com or call
973
I don't know.
376 3840.
Yeah, that's right.
973-376-3840. And we bought the domain to make it easy for the
That's
customers.
right. Dinner and show packages are available.
Yep.
How much are tickets, Gene? 20
For who?
for Gallo.
For $20.
$20 for
40
Mr. Jordan.
package with dinner.
$40 with dinner. All right.
Includes-
And for dinner, you gotta go to www.scottysteakhouse.com. That's
right.
www.
And make your reservations. All right.
Just do the comedy double.
Okay, here we go, guys.
for now.
Part 2. Gene, what do you have for us?
Bacon.
Yeah. That's sad. But is it any surprise? Tell us about it.
I think what's the surprise is
Well,
that
present
the
the story,
World,
Gene. What's
the
going on
World
with
Health
bacon?
Organization comes out with this.
Mhm.
Bacon, sausages, frankfurters, maybe red meat.
Mhm.
That they're on the fence with.
What?
Red meat.
No,
That it's carcinogenic.
It's what?
What?
It's a carcinogenic?
Yeah, it causes cancer.
Ah, okay. So bacon causes cancer is what you're trying to say.
Public school.
Yeah. Yes, Anthony.
Yes.
They're saying that
Leave it
you
in that
know
mark.
anyone who dines on swine, are they a friend of mine? Of course they
Yes, they
are. I
are.
love bacon. Bacon is delicious.
But
To
it-
quote
That
Pulp
and Johnny
Fiction,
hates Muslims.
bacon is delicious.
Mhm.
Ham is delicious.
Pulp Fiction?
And Pulp Fiction,
That's
and then
a
Samuel L.
tasty hamburger.
Jackson comes back and says, "Pig is a filthy animal. I don't dine on swine. Sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I won't eat the dirty mother."
But the food safety inspection.
Oh, that's where you censor yourself. Okay, now we
But,
know where
yeah.
you're
I'm not
leveling.
dropping an F-bomb
The
tonight.
Food
luck with that.
Safety and Inspection Agency of the United States
Yes.
today also came out with the same findings as the World Health.
That bacon causes cancer.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
What?
We
This is
have
what's so
bacon as a
lovely.
special on the
This is
meal.
what's so lovely about all our agencies
Yes.
and the cooperate, even internationally.
Oh,
That
lovely.
somebody is talking to somebody.
I think
FDA guidelines on eggs and bacon. Yes, folks, eggs, bacon, and butter, all those delicious breakfast elements that taste amazing
Yes.
and absolutely love, they're all perfectly fine for you.
Nice. Now.
Thank you,
I
Anthony.
Look at
think,
this. Look at this.
I think this is a vast conspiracy, Gene. I think they're.
Or did the pork lobby get to the FDA?
I don't think so. I think that. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How much bacon and eggs have you eaten your whole life?
Oh gosh.
Do you have cancer?
No.
There you go.
No.
There you go. Moderation, my friend.
Well, it does say in the World Health Report that, you know, if you have it occasionally, that's not going to be a problem. But
Right.
if you're just dying on that as a regular diet, you're in trouble.
Well, Minnesota. Never mind.
Now they've also included red meat in that.
But the red meat's the borderline.
Well, you know, there's been. Okay.
Well, you're not supposed to eat a steak every day. That's crazy.
No,
Well,
it's
again,
not.
moderation.
No, it's not. And I'll tell you why,
Okay.
Anthony. We have pointy teeth for a reason. We have meat shearing teeth.
Mm-hmm.
We evolved that way, and our brains evolved because we eat meat.
You used to also live to be 50.
Yeah, but we would not have had the evolutionary gains that we've had if we didn't eat meat. The protein that's readily available through meat is what caused the growth in the human brain. Having that protein source available is what led to us being apex predators.
Actually, those back teeth are not really meant for that.
Front teeth. Your front teeth are made for
Incisors.
shearing and cutting.
The incisors.
Meat. You don't need your front teeth to eat potatoes. You don't need them to eat beans. You need your back teeth.
First of all, you definitely need your front teeth to eat potatoes.
How?
When they're not cooked,
Who's
When
eating
you
raw
eat.
potatoes?
whoever came up with the original idea to cook potatoes originally was eating cold potatoes.
Whoever cooked them.
Yes.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Before?
Well, here's
before
the
the
thing.
idea of cooking.
Here's the thing. We're not talking about potatoes. We're talking about meat. Meat is an essential element. Now, a lot of vegetarians will say no, but I've never seen a healthy-looking vegetarian.
Kind of pale.
They kind of look sick. You know,
go with that.
we're omnivorous creatures, and we need the meat.
Mhm.
We do need the meat.
We need
Now,
meat.
you notice they didn't say anything about. They said red meat. Now,
Mhm.
that's cows.
Yes, it's beef.
That's beef. Now, what about well, pork is
Pork
white
is fine.
meat.
Pork is white meat.
Pork is white meat.
You know who I feel bad for right now? With all this stuff? Chickens.
Well,
I feel bad for the chickens.
chickens aren't chickens anymore
They're
either.
in trouble.
Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have
You
to.
gotta go to Chick-fil-A.
I need water. I'll be right back.
They tell you.
I can't.
You want me to get it for you?
No, I'll get it. I'll be right back.
Johnny's gonna get his ACT medication.
We're about 2 shows away from having a real water boy here.
Are we?
Yeah, our budget is growing by leaps and bounds, John.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we might even have sparkling water.
So I want to hear the rest of this bacon conspiracy.
Well, I think it's just amazing that 2 agencies say no, and one agency completely does a 180 on what they said for years, and said, nah, we're not worried about the cholesterol in bacon, the cholesterol in eggs. You know, I always eat the whites. You know,
There's
the
good
whole egg.
cholesterol too.
Well,
Oh.
evidently, egg is a good cholesterol according to the FDA now.
Egg white is. I don't think.
No, the whole egg.
Really?
Yeah, the whole egg.
Alright.
The whole egg.
I guess Rocky
They
had it
reversed
right.
themselves completely on this whole thing, and butter. Well, if
Go ahead.
you're a little young, boy, Anthony.
No, I'm
but
listening.
in the old days, you know, people were cooking with lard and Crisco and butter, and then they came out with margarine,
Ugh.
and they said, "Oh, this is the way to go. This is healthy."
No.
First off, it tasted like hell. Second off, now we find out 20 years later, it was the worst mistake we ever made.
Well, margarine.
Do you remember the margarine section in the dairy department?
It was huge.
Huge.
But margarine was developed through World War II because we had butter shortages.
Yes.
So they kind of took the beef fat and flavored it and colored it, and that was what we were
Yeah.
basically eating is
Yeah.
rendered beef fat.
Yeah.
Not good for anybody, really. But I think this
Not
is
like Crisco.
I think this is more conspiracy related. I think there's conspiracy here. I think the World
Aw,
Health
you are
Organization.
chubby.
Yes, I am a little chubby. Thank you.
A little chubby?
This,
That's
this
nice,
cold,
nice that he pointed that out.
this cold that I've had for the last
Yeah.
2 weeks, I have been ravenous. I cannot satisfy my appetite at all.
Feed of fever or feed of cold?
Feed a cold.
Feed of cold.
I've been starving. I've been eating like a maniac. I made a pound of macaroni and cheese, gluten free, at 3 a.m. That's how hungry I've been.
Yeah, but your 3 a.m. is like somebody's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's true.
3 a.m., dude. Anyway, yeah, I think they're trying to modify Americans. I think they're trying to spread the food around a little bit, and I think they're kind of.
Come on, you
no,
you
no, no,
spread
no.
the food
Hey,
around.
did you remember the movie Oliver?
Yeah.
We don't feed the meat because it makes the boys aggressive.
So that's how you connected those dots?
That's how I did it.
Come on, look.
Gruel, my friend. They want us to eat gruel. They are reptilian shape-shifting masters of the world want us to be fearful and weak, and they want us to eat gruel.
Don't eat the porridge.
Don't eat. Yeah,
It's tainted.
it's spoiled.
It's spoiled.
Don't drink the milk.
It's
Why?
spoiled.
It's spoiled.
You don't have.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
That's a Little Rascals reference.
I think they're snapping back. I think the popularity of bacon throughout Facebook with these incredible 3-foot-high bacon sandwiches.
Well, look at every fast food place.
Yeah,
They're wrapping pizza in bacon.
Yeah, they're getting a little ridiculous.
bacon is delicious.
They wrap
It is delicious,
Beautiful-
but honestly, I don't need
beautiful
to have
sea
bacon
scallops.
in my chicken.
Now wait a second, Anthony.
beautiful
As an
Costco.
Italian, wait.
Take a beautiful sea scallop and wrap it in bacon.
Yeah.
That's a sin.
Okay. Now,
you
Gene,
guys said
check
that.
this out, Anthony.
Yeah.
Notice they didn't mention pancetta, Italian bacon.
Ah.
How do you feel about pancetta?
Still me.
Bacon.
That's how you feel about it. It's still
It's
meat.
like slab bacon almost, except it's round.
It's delicious. It's not cured the same way either.
No,
It's
no,
nice.
it's air cured.
Oh, it's beautiful. You put that in a gravy when you're making a sauce.
See,
Oh,
that's
it's
the
lovely.
thing. You guys like put
A
a lot
little
of
bit of Brussels
spice.
sprouts.
Oh, it's
You
lovely.
cube it small and you dice it
Yeah.
and make
On a
Brussels
nice
sprouts with that.
bruschetta.
Oh.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. See, you guys.
We're gonna run a little short tonight because we have to go to the kitchen.
And eat, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, the way I eat is completely different than the way you guys eat. I eat just to like get the substance in, and that's it. I don't really eat and think about how the food tastes. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, Anthony is denying himself one of the true pleasures of life.
Yeah.
It's food.
Food.
I get it.
What about your scotch? I know you enjoy drinking a nice scotch
enjoy,
sometimes.
I enjoy different kinds of whiskeys.
And how's your your tongue? You're just worried about getting it in. You're not worried about how it tastes.
No, I slow myself down, but that's
Switch the vodka, my friend.
but there's a different reason why
That's
I drink
water.
slowly. I drink slowly because I enjoy what I'm drinking.
Mm.
But more importantly, I also don't want to get hammered.
Right. And I think your smoking issues have totally dulled your
All right, shut
taste
up.
buds. Okay. So bacon.
Oh, that's right. He smokes.
No good.
Yeah.
That's right.
I smoke cigars.
Yes. Bacon. No good.
No.
Who knew?
No.
I
No.
think
No.
we
No.
all
No.
knew.
No.
We all
No.
knew.
No. No. No.
Moderation.
No. The FDA says okay.
The FDA says it's okay.
Yeah.
As long as you have. What does the EPA say?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just thought it was weird. 'Cause, okay,
They
first
say
of all,
Methane gas.
Yeah, I was
methane.
gonna say big parts are destroying the ozone layer.
bacon's actually gone up in price recently,
Oh,
like
huge.
significantly,
Yes.
because of how much is being used.
Right.
There might be like a little bit of a bacon shortage.
Well,
No!
This is what happened when McDonald's took the McNuggets and rolled them nationally.
Right.
Chicken went through the roof. That's what I say. Chickens.
Strange thing is,
chickens-
it's not chicken.
Chickens must be scared shit right now.
Chicken. Well, you know the whole GMO and humane treatment of animals. You know, these chickens are actually being bred with no beaks or feet. They're
Really?
genetically modified. Oh yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're being
Wait, how do they eat?
How do I know
got a
that?
mouth hole,
Oh, just no beak.
no beak. They
Is
peck
this as
each
mean
other.
as pate?
I don't care.
Where you,
It's
you
delicious.
take the goose and you just.
I don't
form
care
it?
how they get it.
It's
It's
nothing like
delicious.
pate. Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm only convinced that we only
They
eat-
don't have a soul.
No, they're birds.
Hmm.
According to the Sister Mary Therese, birds have no souls.
No soul.
Arrays?
Yeah.
This is Sister Mary Therese.
Teresa?
No, Therese. That was her name.
Do you live in New Jersey? You dropped the last vowel.
You have to.
It's not mozzarella.
No,
it's
it's
mozzarella.
So
Oh,
here's the
that's the
thing.
worst.
I think we only eat the good tasting animals. I think that's true. I think mountain
Chicken
lion
doesn't have a
tastes
flavor to
like
it.
crap. What?
Chicken has no flavor to it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You roasted chicken?
Oh
it's
my
gorgeous.
God! Are you serious?
If you don't put a flavor to chicken,
Your
it has
mother's
no-
Italian, and you're saying that your food has no flavor? Are you kidding?
So you-
What kind of cook is your
Well,
mother?
it's whatever you make it
All you have to
into.
do is roast the chicken and it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
No, there's
Put a
no.
couple of root vegetables on the bottom.
Well, now we've
Now
done
you're
the problem.
tasting the vegetables.
No.
Yes, you're tasting the vegetables and you're tasting the
If
chicken.
you boil a chicken, it has absolutely no
Well,
flavor
boil
to
a
it.
chicken.
His mom must have boiled the chicken.
Boil a chicken.
Yeah.
I've had chicken without flavor because chickens
You
don't
boil
have
a chicken
flavor.
when you make chicken soup.
Anthony, you're the
Yeah,
chicken.
grilled chicken. You ever have a grilled chicken?
It's
Chickens have no
delicious.
flavor.
You gotta marinate a little bit so you don't.
Hey, you
lose
just
the-
marinated it. Now taste
So you
what
don't
you
say-
marinated it in.
Okay.
Oh God.
He's not a foodie.
No.
He's not a foodie. Okay.
No.
Well,
Let's get him some broccoli.
No,
Yeah.
my 175-pound frame is not a foodie.
no.
Oh. Was that a shot? No, no.
175
That
pounds.
was a shot at us.
Do you have any muscle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Right
well,
there.
It's,
What did we learn?
It's touching your earlobe right
What
now.
did we
I
learn in
hit you
this
with the
segment?
pencil.
We've learned that the FDA and the World Health Organization are not on the same page.
Nope.
We've learned that Anthony has no taste buds.
Yep.
Not true.
We've learned that the sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but nobody knows because we haven't eaten one.
Next week. Tune in.
Next week.
You know, we're gonna need some hot sauce.
We're getting
for that.
close to Thanksgiving.
That's right. Oh, we gotta have a Thanksgiving episode. Oh yeah,
All right.
food. All right, so
we'll
guys,
give you recipes.
basically the same thing your grandmother told you, your mom told you, and your doctor told you. Everything in moderation, folks. Just
That's my doctor says it. Hold on.
yeah, a pound of bacon a month shared amongst 4 people is probably just fine. Okay.
And I tell you what.
And on vacation, when you're on vacation.
Yeah, oh, vacation. you get it.
Vacation,
But
yeah.
at PSI, turkey bacon, not so
No.
bad. You gotta buy it thick though, because you throw it in the pan. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a postage stamp. You gotta go to get it off the pan.
Okay, don't burn your turkey bacon,
Yeah,
folks.
get a thicker one.
Wait, did you say PSI?
Yeah. Public serve. I'm sorry, PSA.
PSA.
Oh, we got the correct one here.
Well, your prostate
No,
specific
public
antigen?
service announcement.
Oh, public service announcement. I was thinking you had an enlarged prostate.
No,
gene.
I was like, that's the PSI.
No, you know what it was?
that?
I have been filling the tires so much lately. It's PSI.
PSA is a public service announcement. It's
Yeah.
also prostate specific antigen, which is how they determine whether or
Right.
not you're a candidate for prostate cancer.
And PSI is pounds per square inch.
So
And I
what's
had
your-
tire problems.
What's your fill a tire?
So I got confused.
Actually, PSI just means per square inch.
No.
It means a lot of things.
No. PSI is pounds per square inch.
Yep.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be PPSI?
Yeah, P.
No, they don't put the power in.
Okay. Anthony's confused. He's a millennial. He's entitled to his confusion.
Yes,
You guys
Millennial.
suck
You
so
are
bad.
entitled to your confusion.
Boy, Anthony.
Okay, so we
Doesn't
covered the
like
bacon.
to eat. From an
Prostate.
Italian household.
Okay, now let's see. What's the other story? Must have.
Can I-
Oh, this is the best story right here.
Oh, I saw that. But can I throw one out to you? Because
Throw it out.
you read a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
Is Jenner backtracking now?
What do you
and
mean?
thinking he made a mistake?
No, I didn't hear this.
Yeah, I picked it up on.
Is this after the award?
Oh,
the new one?
way after the what new one?
He won an award for. Was it best woman? Woman of the year.
The Arthur Ashe?
No, woman. It was woman of the year. I'm trying to think about what publication gave it to him, and there was like a Facebook thing, and he was like crying about it. She was crying about it.
Was it Vogue?
That's
I don't
crazy.
You know, because I just went past it today, and I meant to go back and do my due diligence on the website.
Mhm.
It looked credible because the other stories look credible.
Let me check.
But evidently he was
I can
saying
check
that.
on my- yeah,
Sure.
sorry.
But evidently he was saying that he's changing his mind now.
Wow, he's gone a long way before Shane. Wow.
How do you think they feel about the Arthur Ashe Award now?
Oh my God. So he's now he looks in the mirror. He doesn't see himself anymore.
This is the scariest thing.
That's got to be awful.
And I don't wish it on it, but I mean that is the type of guy that's just going to go boom one day.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
No, it's not.
He's gonna stand in front of the mirror and go, "What did I do? What
Well,
did
at least he
I
didn't go
do?"
to the final step.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess
What do
we're
you
gonna,
do with a pair of tits?
You're gonna have to go on botched.
What do you-
And you know what, Gene? When they do that, you could lose the nipple.
Oh.
All right. So Bruce Jenner is in
Caitlyn.
I just wanted to ask you that because, oh, I'm sorry, Kim.
It was back to
I
Bruce.
thought you would have picked up on that.
No, I haven't seen
Glamour
that.
magazine. Caitlyn Jenner is Woman of the Year.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because it was a day ago. This was published by Breitbart News, and she was crying foul on it's a crying foul. That's what they were saying. Not that it's a crying shame, something like that. She wound up crying because of it, and they're calling that a foul because it's like, why would you cry about being named Woman of the Year?
Because you're not a woman.
Well, according
Okay.
to the majority
Keep
of the
searching to see if
No,
there's
I just want to make sure because I don't want to incorrectly tell you guys the story. Go into that one while I'm researching this, please.
Okay.
Well, that's good because you're going to be paying attention. And
No,
this
no,
is-
I'm listening
I
to you.
sledgehammered
You
that
have
one
my
in there.
ear
I
while I'm
crowbarred that one in
That
there.
was
I'm
you
sorry.
did. You shoehorned
But,
it.
yeah, but I thought maybe you would know something about
All
it.
right.
And
No,
I
I
always
didn't-
look for you to contribute
I
so much.
didn't know
Correct.
anything about
I
it.
did not know that.
I have divested myself of all Bruce Jenner knowledge. It holds no place in my
One of the
mind.
most popular Halloween costumes, though, by the way.
Oh,
The
wow.
Before and after.
That's nice.
It's like a gift set.
The Victor Victoria.
Yes.
Oh, nice. All right. So, guys, do you remember the girl who sent her headshot to photoshoppers around the world and asked them to make her beautiful?
And she went to every country?
And she went to every country,
Yep.
and then the pictures that came back were amazingly different.
And you like the Italian.
That's right. Now, beauty is relative, but I wouldn't know because I have no beautiful relatives. See how that works?
Stand in the mall and
I,
look for a pretty girl. You can be there for days.
yeah, but they're not. None of them are related to me.
Okay.
Here's the. Yeah, you can be waiting. Some of the malls. Oh yeah, you can be waiting a long time to see a beautiful girl. You ever been to the Milburn Mall? Not the Milburn Mall.
Short Hills?
No, that one's. They're all
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
there. What's the one?
Livingston?
Livingston Mall.
Oh, gosh.
That's a scary
But
place.
they have a Sears.
It's like going to Walmart.
That's not
All
the
right.
the Nyack Mall.
So here's the thing, guys. The widely held perception of beauty and perfection can have deep and lasting cultural impact on both women and men. The goal of this project is to better understand potentially unrealistic beauty standards and to see how such pressures vary around the world. Now, several years ago, they did a composite of what humans find attractive, and it turns out that Elizabeth Hurley comes closest to what's considered the perfect, beautiful face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Not Haley Mills?
Not here, no.
No?
Oh,
But
my wife's 13 now.
Elizabeth Hurley.
No,
And
which
so,
one
so
Who's Haley
now
Mills, isn't he?
they went around the world, and I'll tell you something. They're very interesting. I mean,
We gotta
Italian-
find a way
the
to
Italian-
download that
to
so we
me-
can see this.
well, I'm going to bring it up. I had the pictures.
Can we put that right into the camera?
Yeah,
Can
we
we
can.
do that?
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't mean like push it into the camera. He means like.
It's
actually
a
throw it
it's
into it.
it's a revealed in perceptions of perfection. You can Google that and see what we're talking about.
But after.
Yeah. The Netherlands. She's a little thick.
Well, it's cold there.
Now, we're going to go to the original. It's the same head.
Mm-hmm.
This is the girl originally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what country that would be considered beautiful.
She's not attractive. She might want to
Are
run
you
around-
kidding?
She might want to run around the park a couple times.
Yeah.
Not ugly.
Okay, here we go. This is the original photo.
This is back to the 20s.
That's the original photo, folks.
That is 1928.
Her thigh, she has no thigh gap, dude. Those suckers are touching hard. She's a chunk, dude. That is a chunk. All right, so
You're saying she's not as
this
pretty
is
as
the
us?
original photo, dude. She's pretty fucking. Excuse me.
Nice job.
He's
Nice
pretty.
job.
I
She's-
knew you couldn't go
She's
through an
Livingston
hour.
Mall. She's Livingston Mall, my friend. That's Livingston Mall. That's Patterson. Okay? Now, we're going to go to USA. This is perfection in the USA. This is what is considered hot in the USA. Here's Miss USA.
Depending on her height, that's.
Ah,
I mean, it's significantly thinner, but you got to worry about like how tall she is. 'cause then
Same
I can
girl.
gauge about how much-
She's 165 centimeters.
What's that name?
Do the math.
okay. Now in China,
I
wait
like
till you see what they did
European.
in China.
Or anything aside from
That's
US.
gonna be skinny.
China.
Wow. That's skinny.
Look at the size of the head.
Yeah, but the body's like not there.
China, folks. That's what they think is hot in China.
Yeah. Would you call it a teacup?
I wouldn't call that a teak. I'd call that a bad doll. That's the cheap.
China doll.
Yeah, China doll. That's the
Who was that, Ricky
Colombia.
Nelson?
Colombia, the girl is perfect. There is nothing changed from Colombia from the original photo. Here's the
hair.
Miss Colombia. That's almost the same. Egypt, on the other hand,
Ooh. See,
Very
Maybe
there's
it's
hippie.
just darker.
very hippie. The Egyptian girl is very hippie, very hourglass pear-shaped girl, if you will.
When he says
Attractive.
hippie, he really just means she doesn't show
Now,
up.
you ready for Miss Italy? Miss Italy, the
She's-
Oh
Italians.
my god, I
She's
remember
The
seeing that.
Italians have got it right, my friends. The Italians, they've had it perfect forever. That's Vogue right there. That's the cover of Glamour magazine. That's the Italian girl, my friends. The Italian girl. Smoking hot. All right, let's go to the Netherlands.
We saw that one.
Netherlands, she's a little thick. Okay, Peru.
Oh, the goat is nice.
Peru, a little thick. Less thick than the
Yeah.
Colombian girl. There you go. The Philippines.
Same
Philippines
as
is
China.
interesting.
Oh, no.
Philippines is a little bit better than the
Wow.
American version.
Yeah.
Here's Philippines
Very
for you.
curvy.
Very curvy. Very full up top. Romania, you ready for that? Romania?
Same.
Now that to me is wrong. Because I've seen a lot of Romanian porn.
What, the red shoes?
I don't know, but the rest of her, here guys, I guess in Romania they dream of food, because none of the Romanian girls I've ever seen, naked and thereabouts on the internet, don't look like that. Oh
Make
wait,
sure
we
you
got a
put
better
the right
picture
picture
here.
up there, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So Argentina's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Argentina and Italy have a sense of
Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela looks like she can.
Eat.
She can love you and kill you at the same time. So here you go, guys. Let's give you a little cross section. We've
From
got
the reverse
Argentina,
step.
Venezuela, and USA.
You know, there's
She'll
a
kill you from the reverse.
There's a
cowbell
food
position.
shortage.
Let's go
in
back
Venezuela.
down
You know that,
to.
right?
What?
That's why they like fat girls. South Africa's a pretty decent-looking girl too. Miss Philippines is pretty good. Miss Romania is a little thicker than I would have anticipated. Miss UK, not bad. It's a
She got teeth?
Yeah, she does.
color
Miss
is that?
Spain, she's a little thicker. And Miss Serbia, that's pretty dead on if you ask me.
Very cold there.
Miss Serbia, look at Miss Serbia.
Oh, she's nice.
Not bad. Miss Ukraine,
Now,
now
would you
that's
chase any one of these out of the house?
not a, no.
Yeah.
Look at Miss Ukraine. There you go. Miss Ukraine. Miss Syria, got a little saddlebag going on.
A saddlebag?
Little saddlebags. Miss Peru, not too bad. A little thick in the middle. Miss Italy is perfect, guys. Look at that. Miss Italy
You
is
started out with that
perfect.
premise.
Yes. Miss Mexico, not too bad either. Miss Mexico, she can tone those thighs a little bit, but she's looking pretty good.
She cut a mean lawn.
Yeah, man. She got a mean lawn. No, I'm sorry, Gene. None of these girls have lawn. Oh.
I don't know about that Serbian girl. Probably.
No, Serbian girl. Look. So,
Now here's my personal take on like
Miss Italy is perfect. Dude.
every country you got to remember that you generally see beauty as whatever your mother looked like when you were first coming out.
Oh, well, in that case, my mother
It's not
probably
there.
looks a whole lot like
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Miss Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom's on par with Miss Spain.
But Miss Spain
For
is,
every
all
boy,
the
the
girls
most
like her, and
beautiful
she's
girl
probably a
he's
great
ever
dancer.
seen
She is a great
exactly
dancer.
is
Okay.
a lot like is exactly like the girl that his mother was when she first saw him.
Okay, so Anthony,
And oppositely with the father. That's why so many girls have a daddy thing is because
You do?
yeah.
I'm confused, Anthony. Let me ask you something. What kind of girl do you like? If you had to pick one of these young ladies here, which is your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
The one that looks most like my girlfriend right now.
Oh, God.
Well, ladies and
Oh, on
gentlemen,
that note.
I believe the
So we gotta go to a commercial right now.
the correct term for what Anthony just said is utter horseshit.
He's got a lovely girlfriend.
He does. I love her.
She's sweet.
They didn't put any like Native Americans in here though.
Wouldn't that be American?
They don't
She's a
vote
little
on
Native
things.
American, isn't she?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
What about the one with the feather?
Yeah, that's she's just a hippie.
Oh, okay.
Gina, what are you favoring in this lineup?
I gotta tell you what. None of them are bad.
No,
Colombia a little.
Little big.
Yeah. But otherwise.
Miss
ooh.
Mexico's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little athletic there.
Yeah, and she's tan and everything.
And Miss Peru, she's got she's got
That's a
some
pretty
potential.
tall Mexican.
That is a very tall Mexican. Miss Ukraine, Miss Italy. Yeah. That Chinese girl, China's too much though. China, that's just not good. And they make terrible noises when they make love too.
Really?
They sound like they're killing cats. Oh yeah, I eat you. I don't understand that. It makes me nauseous. I'm not into that. That's just weird. Anthony, have you ever made love to an Asian girl?
I don't think so. No.
No. Gene?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, me too. Enough said.
Okay, so anyway, so
I will not. That's it.
Yes.
what's the special event at Comedy Cove coming up?
When?
Oh.
The
We
next
have
special event?
we have multiple special events. We have the big Halloween party this weekend.
No,
The
Comedy
30th,
Cove.
the 30th, the Comedy Cove. Big Halloween
That's
party
nice.
with the Road Raid tour with George Gallo and Terry McNeely and Mad Dog Mike and the costume party and everything else. Then we go right into November
Nice.
and we're building towards Uncle Floyd. And again, if you don't like Uncle Floyd, forget about it.
Building
This
towards
guy-
a crescendo.
This guy does an hour and a half. He does an hour and a half, and you know that he can do another hour and a half when he gets off the stage.
That's
and
amazing.
the most important part is, you would like him to do another hour and a half
Yeah.
because he's that good. Then we come to the king of comedy for this little era that we're in right now. A guy that was our very first act here. A guy that's a 31-year overnight sensation. A guy that's getting everything he's due right now. Vic P. Benedetto.
Yep.
Mall Cop 2, a couple of sitcoms on cable,
Cable? Sure.
on cable, and ready to launch a tour nationally. So you probably won't see him back here until maybe September, October next year, and he'll be here.
That's if he's not too big for us.
Well, he's always been nice to us. You know, he's always been nice to us. But he'll be here on the September 17th, 18th, and 19th.
3 shows, folks.
4 shows, John.
4 shows.
On the 19th, we'll have 2 shows.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a great time. He'll be here with Fred Rubino.
Freddie.
He's also on his tour for the 3 tenors
3
that
tenors.
don't sing.
That's like $30.
Yeah, $30.
All right. And tickets for that are?
Available online
Yes. And how much?
at $30.
At $30.
$25 if you have dinner,
Uh-huh.
which is the package.
Right.
Right?
And that's why they call it the 3 tenors.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
So if you want Victor Potato's package,
It'll cost you $30, which is much more than I've ever spent.
No, $25
if you get the meal.
And-
So you can
and
have Victor Potato's package
Let
right
me-
in front of you.
for $45.
For $45.
45 is dinner and the show. If you just come to the show, it's $30.
It's a great package, Gene.
Yeah, make sure you bring your girl with you because she would probably like his package as well.
Yeah. Yeah. But
And Vic is just blowing up. I mean,
blowing
blowing
up.
up. And listen, and if you want to see him, you're going to go to a theater. You're going to spend probably more money, sit
right.
way in the back.
No
You
package
come-
in the theater.
No, it's
But what you don't
it's
have,
a bigger package than
what
a
you
dinner.
don't have is
Yes.
the intimacy of this room.
No. I suspect if you go to see him in a theater, you'd need binoculars.
Yeah, this
To
is
see
like
his
this is
package.
like
See
the
his
old this is like the old Copa.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
You're here.
His package is right in front of you.
Especially
we
if
can
you-
overdo this.
No, I don't
Yes.
know. Anthony just beat that horse to death.
Wow.
Speaking of beating horses to death, Gene, did you
Yeah.
hear what happened at Walmart?
I did not.
Oh,
Are we talking about the sausage?
oh no.
Hey-o.
We are talking about a teen caught making love to a stuffed horse in Walmart.
Better be done with that in 5 minutes.
They're a bunch of crazies.
Gene, is it possible? It's
Can you
impossible.
imagine? Does Walmart just write material for us?
I don't know. But here's what happened.
There's
This
a lot of
teen was caught making love to a stuffed horse in Walmart. Now, my question is, this horse can't love him back. So is
No,
it
you
really
cannot.
making love?
Oh, it was a filly and a guy.
No, it was a
Well, stuff.
toy horse.
That's the filly.
Yes, a Florida teen was caught yesterday using a stuffed horse
A filly's a female horse, right?
to pleasure himself in a Walmart in Brookville, Florida, 50 miles north of Tampa. Smoking Gun reports that 19-year-old Sean Johnson went to the store's comforter section and used the toy to pleasure himself before placing it back on the shelf, amongst other items. He left the store and was promptly arrested by Robert Epple in the parking lot.
Oh,
no, that's in Florida. Apple
That's
doesn't
right.
work in Florida.
Police reports detail the incident in no uncertain terms. Approximately 14-20 hours, the defendant, Sean Johnson, selected
In the
brown
afternoon?
and tan, a brown and tan red stuffed horse from the clearance shelf in the garden department. The defendant
Oh, so
then
a
proceeded
discounted
to
horse.
the comforter aisle and
imagine.
housewares and proceeded to pull out his genitals, which were in an aroused state. The defendant then proceeded to hold the stuffed horse's chest area to his genitals and proceeded to hump the stuffed horse using short, fast movements. The defendant continued his actions until he achieved what he was looking to achieve on the horse's chest area.
So no
That's
pleasure,
a-
no pleasure for the horse.
That's one hell of a sea
The,
biscuit.
No.
You're welcome.
the defendant then placed the soiled stuffed horse back on top of a bed in a bag comforter set, contaminating that property also. The defendant then exited the store and left the property. Contact was made with the defendant directly across the street.
Was he smoking a cigarette at the time?
But did you hear the one L'Oreal said? There's another one.
Probably can't.
Another
The
one
woman that got caught stealing sausage, and they saw her put it,
in her
and then they
in her
followed
lady pocket.
Yeah, and then well that comes later.
Oh,
No, so they follow her,
I'm sure she
They
came in
follow
video,
her.
yeah.
yes.
and she's in the bathroom, so you know she's gonna hide it.
Oh, she's
But
in the
they-
bathroom playing
But
hide the
guess
sausage
she
in
played
Walmart.
hide the salami,
In Walmart.
and
Yeah,
they cracked
she-
open the booth, and there she was. What is wrong with these people at Walmart? Are there no more nightclubs?
Gene, I blame the economy. I blame the economy. I blame Obama. I blame Obama because he has destroyed the American economy to the point where women need to go into a Walmart and
For the
put
sausage,
processed meats in their lady parts,
which now we know could be a
causes
problem.
cancer, which causes cancer. And
This is another
Wow.
PSA.
how many sausages did they find?
I know, they found a link.
They found a link. Jeez.
To who, we're not sure.
Anthony, have you ever horsed around in a Walmart?
Not like that.
But these stores are every week.
Yes.
I don't understand. She was if she would have slipped it by accident, well, she was in the bathroom stuffing it in or stuff.
Right.
If she would have slipped it, like she would have had to go. Oh, damn it! I gotta flush it. And it actually looks like exactly what's supposed to go down there.
Oh, Anthony. You're adorable. You're too cute when you talk like that. Did she have to unwrap the sausage?
I am sure she did.
She unwrapped the sausage. So she had an unwrapped sausage in her lady pocket.
That's how you get pregnant.
And in her lady pocket, in which she attempted to smuggle out of the.
No.
No.
They caught her there on the boat.
Oh, they caught her.
Whoa,
Wow.
hold on. Isn't there like a legal ramification for opening the door when somebody else is in there?
Yeah, okay.
Well-
if you're completely innocent, probably.
Well, you know, the expert.
What
on
are you
this-
doing? I'm having a baby.
You know, we have access to an expert on this. Should we contact the expert?
No, you're gonna just piss them off.
Because he can tell us, you know, what
I think
what legal
I think
standing.
You know he doesn't
Females
want
were
to
in
talk
there.
about that on air.
Yeah, females went in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not put them on the
What
spot.
state was this?
L'Oreal found the article.
Okay.
I think it was in the Midwest.
Well, Gene,
Minnesota.
Middle of the country, you guys
what
gotta
exactly?
get it together.
Now, to be fair, I've seen mothers with children going through Walmart, and the little kid is eating a little cookie, or he's got a little schmutz on his face, and they're clutching toys and things that mom doesn't have any intention of purchasing. And these toys and plush toys become soiled, much like this horse. Why aren't these women with their children held to
Because Walmart doesn't care. Because Walmart is not going to pay for that toy. That toy goes right back to the vendor. They get full credit.
Okay.
What do you want to say to Walmart?
So what about the horse?
What are you gonna say?
So what about the
It's
horse?
going back to the vendor.
It's going back to the vendor.
The horse
So
is gonna
what
have to
was the
become
crime,
sausage.
Gene? What was the crime?
Well, you can trace the loss to the vendor. You get the public fornication. That might be the argument. That might go right to the Supreme Court.
I gotta wonder what that's about.
But Walmart's Walmart. I mean, if you want to sell Walmart, what are you gonna say? No.
No.
You can say, oh, that's soil. I'm not taking it back.
So somebody's getting back poor jizz horse.
At some point, that reflects into your price, what you pay, because eventually it creeps in.
You know, if you took that sausage
Seabiscuit.
and the horse, you would actually make that horse economical, whatever the word is. correct.
Economical, anatomically
Yes.
correct. Wow, Anthony.
I just
Or
really
economically
stumbled
correct.
over that.
Economically
It was
correct.
free.
It was free. Then, ladies
So
and
is the
gentlemen,
sausage.
so here's the tip.
Let's sum that up.
Do not put
Really? Here's the
processed
tip?
meats. Here's the tip. Don't put processed meats in your lady pocket,
Nope.
and don't soil plush toys in Walmart. I think it's simple.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a furry, just go into the woods. Why are you banging things in Walmart?
Why didn't he just buy it? And it was on a clearance rack to begin with.
They could have been boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right. And he didn't have to go into the comforter section. He could have taken it into the men's room.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna be able to marry that horse at some point?
Well, I
Because
don't know,
that's-
Anthony. The
Isn't
article
that-
said he was making love to the horse, and I don't think a horse
Let's see
can
where
actually love you
let's
back.
see where the relationship goes.
Yeah, I think we
Because he
should.
did abandon.
I
it.
don't think that the horse is gonna ever want to divorce him or ask for an annulment.
Now, do you think if he turns around and says that he was gay and the horse is gay, and you can't infringe upon my gay rights?
Now we have a whole different thing.
Now,
Hey, relax.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
Hey. All right. So, Anthony,
That's a horse of a different hue.
you are bringing our final story to the table. What do you got?
Okay, well, I was gonna help Gene out with his thing, but we're gonna go to this instead.
What a pal.
All right, so this year, as for the past few years now, okay, the National Beard and Mustache Competition.
It's relevant.
Not for me.
What is
Try
that?
to
A
joke.
For
caterpillar?
both of you! I'm the only one that this is not relevant for.
I would join something like that.
I didn't say that you would join the organization.
Or I would even
I'm just
give a
saying
shit.
That
this
is a
would make
lovely
sense to you guys.
mustache.
By
Mr.
the way,
Robot.
it is sponsored by Just for Men, which some of us should be using.
Some of us are.
Someone opened the gate.
Giddy
not,
up.
He's not here tonight. So anyway, the competition has been on since 2010, which is where it started in Germany. Here are some of the ridiculous things that you can actually go in for. Natural mustache.
That's Gene.
Yeah.
That's a natural mustache.
Yeah, you could actually definitely apply for that. Imperial partial beard. I didn't understand that either. Apparently, what that is I'll try to do it for the cameras this way it makes some sense. When the mustache is like this, and then it like froze
What
it.
the hell are you
Like
doing?
this.
You mean it's a full beard with the chin shaved out?
Yeah, exactly.
There
Okay.
you go.
I'm glad you could explain that with visuals.
Well, I didn't know how to explain
Okay,
it.
go
properly.
ahead.
You enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Sit on it.
Go ahead.
There's a partial goatee.
Ooh, I have that.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So you guys could actually apply for this thing. Then there's the partial beard freestyle. I kind of like these freestyle ones because you could literally do anything that you want.
That's
You
why it's
can like
freestyle.
you know those ridiculous beards with all the
Is your beard weird, man?
yeah. That would be perfect for this kind of competition. Then there's the Verdi. I thought
Is it green?
that would make sense.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it's
If you're a leprechaun.
there. How many of those Leprechaun movies are there?
3.
No, there's gotta be more than
5?
three.
I don't
I've
know.
never seen one. So it doesn't
Jennifer
matter.
Aniston was one of the first ones. So go ahead.
Was she really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There's also the Hungarian mustache. You guys know what that is?
Goulash?
Like this.
Oh.
Oh.
Handlebars.
Yeah, a lot like that. I think handlebars come directly down though. Like the
No,
Hungarian.
handlebars
No.
are twisted on the
Oh,
ends.
Twisted. This is,
Yeah.
probably, this is probably close to the skin.
Yeah, close.
Apparently, that's what a Hungarian mustache is.
Mm.
Then there's the freestyle mustache, which Gene had a few weeks ago. Yeah, anything that's like
Okay,
little
all
twirls,
over the place.
things like that. Yeah, I think that. These
What would
are
Geraldo Rivera's mustache be, Gene?
contemporary?
That's a god awful mustache. It looks like he's, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't like those little pencil mustaches. You know which ones I'm talking
The
about?
Abbott Costello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little like it just straight. That's it.
David Niven.
David Niven,
I
yeah.
don't understand the point of those. They just drive me nuts.
Because they tickle your cheek, Anthony?
A little bit.
You heard it here first.
Anthony. Okay.
There's the full beard freestyle, which I'm guessing is kind of like the mustache freestyle.
Muslims, clerics.
That's freestyle.
That's freestyle.
Full beard with mustache, which
That's
pretty self-explanatory,
Yeah.
but usually like they're looking for more grizzly type of stuff, I guess.
I think full beard with squirrel. Because it
I
looks like a
saw
squirrel.
one that looked like that.
Squirrel's nest.
Is there more?
Yes.
Yeah, there's apparently this one called the Garibaldi.
Oh, Garibaldi.
Italian mustache.
Garibaldi.
For those of you guys that don't know what the Garibaldi is, it's pretty much what normal people would consider like a full beard, which is
Full beard and shaved
All
testicles.
around,
That's
and
the
then
Garibaldi.
yeah, but relatively short. That's what makes it
Yes.
a Garibaldi.
Ah.
Yes.
So it looks like. Here's the other weird part. Oh, by the way, it's at the King's Theater this year in
New York,
Brooklyn
New York.
on the
It's
7th,
gotta
the
be
1
big
o'clock.
time.
November 7th.
So anyway, here's some of the things that I found very interesting about it. One, these guys are all dressed up in costumes to go along with their mustaches.
Okay.
It's like an adult version of Halloween.
Yes. Last year, 3 members of the Taliban won. Gene, have you ever worn a crazy beard or a mustache?
No.
Never.
No.
Just that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what kind
Anthony,
of suit
you've had beards in various states of scruff.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had beards in various. I've had the full goatee. I've got the soul patch now. I don't like calling it a soul patch.
You call it the soul damager patch?
No.
Flavor saver.
Although I haven't told that joke in quite a while. Yeah, I don't know, man. My personal belief is if you're going to grow a beard that to show that you're a man, you should have the physique of a man to go with the beard. What do you think, Anthony?
I hate you for saying that and then introducing me into that conversation.
Well, you're the
What?
beard expert.
Well, you're the beard expert. I mean, is there
Are
anything
you going to the
No, I'm not
repulsive
going to this.
than a
That needs to go my-
98-pound weakling with a giant Grizzly Adams man beard?
I would love to see that. I think it'd be ridiculous.
See what
But I
I'm
would
saying?
love to see
It's
that.
in Brooklyn.
All the hipsters have that.
Go to Williamsburg.
Yeah,
I probably-
every hipster's like that.
Or at this point, even Bed-Stuy has a lot of
There
that
you
now.
go.
Which is so weird.
We're spreading out.
Now, Anthony, do you think it's strange that many of these gentlemen with these beards also have shorn scrotums?
I don't know because I don't look at their scrotums.
They do. They shave their balls.
Oh, do they?
They do.
That's so weird.
Well, not really. I mean, would you want to use that same razor that you used on your balls on your face?
Oh.
It's a different razor.
There's a different razor. Well, that's the problem with the economy. I blame this beard competition
On
on
Obama.
Obama. If the economy was better, people would be able to buy more than one razor
Mhm.
and not have to make the choice, beard or balls.
So much for change.
So much for change.
And that's another weird part about this. I found this out that
And these
Appar-
guys are getting skinny because they're not eating bacon.
Nope.
They're just vegetarians
Yep.
with hairless from the neck down,
Kale.
with giant beards and flannel.
yeah.
Eating kale.
That's a problem,
And a
folks.
fedora.
That's
If you want to be a lumberjack, I can completely understand. But some of them like were really, really fancy about it, and I say fancy in like the girliest way possible. 'Cause
fancy.
I saw this. There was a guy in one of the videos
Yeah.
that had
How much did you
big.
follow this?
Anthony, you should have presented video to back up your story.
How much did you follow
I have the
this?
video, but it's long, and I don't really. It's an 8-minute video.
So how much does it cost to go to this show?
Honestly, I think it was like $50 a head to go.
Wow.
No, to watch, not to be a contestant.
So guys pay twice?
yeah, one for them, one for their beer.
Wow.
Wow.
Competitors fee.
$50?
But this guy had friggin' rollers in his beard.
Why would you go?
Rollers.
Who cares? It
Well-
don't matter.
Well, you got to get your hair done, right?
It don't matter.
Gotta get it all done.
Got to
dude.
get your hair done.
It
Well,
don't
folks,
matter.
on that note, we blame Obama for the beards. We blame him for the theft in Walmart. We blame Obama for just about anything we can
The
get away
abuse
with.
of the horse.
Abuse of the horse is Obama's fault. This is the change we wanted so badly.
You gotta ride that car.
What's that?
You gotta ride the contents inside of the horse.
Gotta ride, yes.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
my
that
God. Did he
concludes
really
our
say that?
show. He did.
Okay,
And we thought we were going to get away unscathed. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of What's Happening. On behalf of myself and Scotty Steakhouse, which I want to thank so much for having us here. Come for the comedy.
Stay for the food.
Stay for the food. Why don't
Or
you stay
vice
for
versa.
Just get here and eat, folks, and then come to the show. Don't forget to check out Vic DiBettetto, and don't forget to check out George Gallo this weekend. Go to www.scottysteakhouse.com.
The Comedy Cove.
Or
Do that one. The Comedy Cove.
thecomedycove.com. I'm Johnny Helen saying goodbye, and tune in next week.
See ya.
What's your
Peace.
name?
Gene. I'm Gene Nagel.
That's right. And
Go check out my Twitter at Anthony Crescenzo.
that's right. Good night, folks. Good deal.